What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name's AJ Gales. How y'all doing? We are back with Tales of Arise. I still cannot remember which is correct. It has been a while since I started this series, and I'm coming back for part 2. It was unintentional. Just got busy scheduling wise.
Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Like I was saying, got busy schedule-wise, and all that. You know, mixed that with Deathloop and No More Heroes 3 have been taking up a lot of my time. Deathloop is complete. You know, I finished recording it. I think I literally spent all of yesterday just hacking through that thing. Still wish there was a fishing minigame.
What's this thing?
Though I wish there was a fishing minigame in just about everything. Final Fantasy 15 spoiled me there. You know, while I'm on this weird tangent, does anybody know, have we heard anything about the release date for Final Fantasy 16? I think that's what's being worked on right now. I mean, I've seen trailers for it and everything, but just as of late, I haven't been following gaming news like I should be, and I need to really get back into doing that, because that's like one half of this channel that I have completely let go to the wayside. Either way. But yeah, the Final Fantasy 16, I've not heard anything about it in a long while, so
I don't think we can take it right now.
But rare items, lots of SP if you manage to beat them. Ooh. Okay. So basically there's... okay, Square brings up the map. Oh, neat. It's even on my... it's on my map, all the collection points. Oh, that's cool.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Now let's not fuck with that thing. I gotta try and remember how the combat works in this game too. But no, finishing my earlier point. If anybody remembers or has, learned anything about... Circle is jump, okay. Has learned anything on...
Normally I don't pick on the weak. Just around here. Just stay calm. Slut.
There! One
Pick the
more!
Helen Storm. Guess we gotta roll with it.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
The targeting shield. You're mine. You're not giving up
bruised
now,
all
are
over.
you?
No.
Did you even notice?
I refuse. Guess I got carried away.
I'm
Okay, right. This is where I can use items.
always going to be around to heal you, you know.
See ya.
Oh, she owns down. Okay, you can change your banner. You can change the. You can change which characters will fight in combat, as well as who you control. Their positions determines what to press to trigger the boost attack. Okay.
Helen Storm. Take this. Tusk cannon. You're finished. Rising light.
There we go.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, yeah, she can bring she can bring people back. Use all my CP or some of my CP to give them some health. Is she not? Okay, she doesn't have any aerial attacks. That's why. All right. Like I said, I'm just trying to kind of remember how all this game works. And Jesus Christ, I was talking about Final Fantasy 16. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place. I gotta you know, I've got enough time to squeeze in this video before I go to work. I've recorded some other stuff today. I'm kind of getting into the, I don't know, swapping modes from relaxing to gotta go back to work sort of mode, if that makes sense to anyone but me.
You're mine! I'll run you through! See ya!
Here I go. It's over.
Slash!
There.
Swallow
Go.
blade!
It's
I'll
over.
run you through! See ya!
Take it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Strategy, 5 of moderation. There we go. Okay.
Charge you off like that.
First aid.
I'll run you through! Catch you right up!
Excited. I'm only getting started.
This is it! Dig
There.
deep!
And again.
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us!
It's over.
Touch cannon! I'm sure I can put this to use.
Dogtail resembling that of a wise noble Shiba Inu. That one combined with a set of ears makes it tempting to run around barking everywhere. Okay.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an
Don and Owl.
They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Okay. I mean, it was adorable. Can I equip whatever we just picked up? No? Okay, worth asking the question.
No
Here's
choice!
a healing art.
Take this!
First aid.
Thanks! How's this?
Take it.
Swallow blade! See ya! Here I come! Sword! Rising wyvern! Cannon! Swallow blade! Still got some energy left?
Need you ask?
Glad to hear it! In that case, cover me!
I'll bring you back from death to this. Resuscitation.
Yeah, I gotta remember how that the combat buttons are on my triggers. Alright, I'm starting to get a hold of the combat again. This is what happens to you when you don't play a game and when you take too long off a game.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just shout out your boss's name. You know, it's not like you guys are a resistance or anything like that. Ah, chickens. Seeing if there's anything here that I can swipe. Beep, 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 beep. No items. Wastelands are in head and have another Mazugals for miles. Okay. So I'm going to guess that blue point on the minimap is a, I don't know, like a location. Like the edge of the location. It's the exit of here and the entrance to another. There we go. Words are hard.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Okay, general store, life bottle, scrap of meat, carp. Think I can sell, but don't really feel like doing that with any of my items just yet. Might as well rest. You know, I mean, we're running away from an enemy army, so you know, let's just take a night to rest in the inn. You know, despite the fact that the guy who's supposed to lead us to our hideout is right over here.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
And anyone want to try chipping off that mask or something?
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean blue battle garb, ocean blue clothing received from Tilsa. That was made by stitching together pieces of cloth that the Crimson Crows collected. Zephyr has left the party. Alright. Okay, let's start at the top. Ideally, we'd like to drive out the Renans, but as I'm sure you know, they've got us more than a little outgunned. For now, we're mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, and help other slaves along the way. Although apparently our big chance is right around the corner if Zephyr and the rest are to be believed. Anything else you'd like to ask about? How do the Renans fight? The Bright Eyes wear those huge armored suits and fight using astral arts and sicking their zoogles on us. You're dead meat if you try to take them head on, so we have to fight using greater numbers and by taking advantage of the terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take them alone one-on-one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're so glad to have you two on board with us. We could use all the help we can get. Ulzbek is one of the enclaves where Danon slaves live. It's mostly responsible for producing food. The Bright Eyes don't have any outposts here and hardly come through on patrol, which is what made us decide to set up shop here. In exchange for agreeing to keep quiet about our whole presence, we give out supplies to the residents and help them with their needs. Also doesn't hurt that nobody's a fan of the Bright Eyes either, though. Anything else you want to ask about? The big planet in the sky is our homeworld, Rena, with the smaller object is Lenagus, their stronghold and where the Bright Eyes come from. Oh, and about the names, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arts. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they love to call us embeddeds, since we're all embedded with a spirit core as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig theirs out. It's our way of showing we're not slaves to anybody any longer. the big shot Renan's in charge. The lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They're made of weird fabric and stick out like a sore thumb. Anything else? Yeah, what are Zoogles? Zoogles are the monsters you often see tagging along with Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I do know that they're all nasty and real dangerous. There are also feral ones you'll find wandering around outside. Most of those escape from their keepers. We'll call those strays. Anything else? It's what the Bright Eyes refer to the powers that they use. They're basically like a kind of magic. Danans can't use astral arts for themselves, which makes Renans as much of a pain to deal with as the Zoogle pets. I think that's good.
What's this doing here?
Oh god, I'm floating.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Hey.
Nath sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed. You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That a Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? The name's Dyron. Dyron? I don't know. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge? But we all already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who either knock in on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best. Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Xeon mine. The mines? Is that really such a good idea after the Renans snuffed the place out? These are valuable items. People risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the Sandinis ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lodge. You're welcome to use the facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Well, hello, doggy. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives from the activity records. How are you?
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Okay, apparently I'm not supposed to be going there. What do you want, doggy? Huh? The little guy here is... Oh, we had a...
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No, You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
All right, totally accidentally pressed that button, but it worked. Got to see that little skit there. As ever begins to hatch plans, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, so we still gotta... Sub. Huh. No, sorry, I'm seeing that. Yeah, I'm seeing that star there, but I think that means we have to complete the sub-quest first. I don't know, the map was throwing me off. Sorry about that, I got distracted. Yeah, one of my little dogs is sitting here trying to get my attention. He's lonely today. He feels sad. He's sitting by the front door barking and, you know, just being all sad and stuff. If you're wondering, whoa, why the hell is he so sad? The reason for that is my mom took the other dog with her to school. There we go. Let me put the words in order there. And if anybody's singing, let's whatever. If I've never mentioned it, my mom's a teacher, so that's why she's going to school and bringing a dog with her. She teaches kindergarten, so using her as some sort of lesson or whatever, and something or other. But only took one of the, only brought one of the dogs. So the other one's sitting around. He's all sad, and he's been lonely today. So he's been running up and climbing on me and wanting attention. I forgot what button does what. Trying to remember what the SP does. Unclaimed DLC items. Oh, right. Yeah, put on a dog tail. I can also have that thing sitting on my head. There we go. That was cute. But yeah, sometime I gotta dig through the tutorials or whatever and figure out how to use that SP, because I cannot remember off the top of my head. And it's something to do with your arts and to make them stronger, I think, but I'm gonna have to take care of that at some point.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Oh, I thought they were sleeping, but alright. Dead's fine.
That's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us. and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
You know, it's always been a frustration of mine with JRPGs of how, you know, it's like, unless a person says they're dead, I look at these guys, they could be knocked out, they could be sleeping, they could be a number of things. Dead would not have been the first, oh shit, would not have been the, oh okay, I don't take fall damage, interesting. Dead would not have been the first thing that popped into my mind. You know, maybe add some blood, but if we add blood, oh well, then we might add, is this game M? This game, I'm not sure if this is an M-rated game. This might be a T-rated. I can never tell. Sometimes with JRPGs, I find that the T and M rating to be very a very vague line. It's always been something weird to me with JRPGs, though, is just the fear of adding blood. I get it. It's probably just it's a thing with how things are, how the rating system in Japan works differently from here in the West, but that's just weird to me. Really? You have to give me a definition of the word slave? I think I've got a good grasp on that one. Damn, so nobody made it. I'm sorry. If we'd arrived just a little sooner, we could have. Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh, no. That's, the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and... Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, that always means they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So this isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nathan and then get ready to fight. Oh, is this? There we go. This is going to explain the SP thing. Okay, learn your first non-DLC title skill. Whatever you go by, the name shall become a source of power. Okay, skill. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlocks arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. You can spend skill points, SP, to learn arts and skills that from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your time to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing the right on the D-pad. If there's a skill you want to learn but just on the SP for yet, to highlight it in the skill panel and press square. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify you once you have enough SP to unlock it. Okay, that's cool. And SP is individual, so I can go on a spending spree. Okay, so we have his Rebellious Spark. Every flame of revolution begins with a spark, carrying with it hopes and dreams of the oppressed as the fire becomes a blaze. Completion bonus. So I'm going to guess if I get all of the skills, I get defense plus 10. Title Iron Mask, a masked slave with neither memories nor name, yet somehow he knows the ways of the sword. If I complete it, I get plus 10 attack. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just trying to learn the controls here. A hidden art that unleashes a barrage of thrusts before concluding with a dramatic slash. Ooh, it's a wind strike. Okay, that would be pretty nice. I think Stardust would be... Yeah, you know what? Let's pick up Stardust because I need more aerial strikes. Severing Wind sounds cool because it gives me the wind damage, but... Yeah, I think for now, I think we made a good choice there. And then we have Shion, who is an escape artist, a Renin on the run from her own kind. She repels her pursuers with a rifle and astral arts in pursuit of her ultimate goal. Completion bonus, elemental damage plus 10. Okay. Ground attack, Gemini Aqua, evades to the right, then fires 2 water shots that fly from the side to side on impact. Increase near-death attack, mental strength. Three fireballs from the sky. Oh, hell yeah. I'll take that, thank you. I love shit that involves fireballs. Okay, so L2 gives me my party status, SP, all that stuff. Okay. One other thing I wanted to do. So yeah, it's the skill panel. It's all cool. Actually, I really like the skill panel, the visual style of it. It's neat. Arts, right. She still has no aerial arts. Let's give her Burning Strike on Triangle First Aid there. I need to figure out exactly how those work. Oh, right. I forgot I got some for Iron Mask, too. Yeah, make Stardust there on X. The reason I have a few questions about how this works, because I assume, like, Resurrection I could use from the pause menu, that I can, you know, bring people back, and I'm gonna have to play with the way battle commands work, but... Because
somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Is that gonna pop up every time?
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through the Sandinus Ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoogle still out there? Big guy, looks like an insect with wings, his sides for arms. Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see it and get its comeuppance one of these days, especially since the people that delivered that Comeuppance are gonna enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah? Yep, Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make new weapons and stand up to Rena a little better, even with our astral art handicap. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself, but something that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it.
Alright.
I don't see the harm in us checking it out. Do you hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is without inviting even more danger. Your Renin pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think even this Zoogle might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot, I think it'll still be you guys eventually. Once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course. Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. And defeat the Mantis in the Saudonis Ravine. I've already mispronounced that, didn't I?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof
Let's rest.
over our heads.
And I know this will be short, but I'm running low on time, or I usually like to keep a little bit of a buffer in case I want to grab a quick bite to eat before work. So we're gonna take a run at the big mantis monster thing. Can I save? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's avoid any of the other Zoogles so I can go in full health, full health, full CP. That's what it is against this thing.
I'd steer clear of that. Zoogle if I were you.
Oh my God.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Okay.
I'll bring you back from death. As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Not done yet.
Pathetic.
Stay away from my friend. Rising Wyvern. Take this. Here I come. Rise. No. It can't end here.
Yeah, alright, that was, cover from party fee when party wipes out in a normal fight and loses CPs, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, that was fun. Alright, so, there we go. I was curious when it was saying, oh, I'd stick clear, like, I'm like, is it just gonna be a tough fight, or no, it's literally level 43.
That weak, huh?
Yeah, we're that weak. So, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Oh my god, that was funny. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Social media can be found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. But until then, my name's AJ Kells. This is the Game channel. I'm out.
These little ones are hardly worth